Bonjour and welcome or welcome back to my channel, Claude here. Today I'm going to be doing your weekly tarot readings, messages for the week beginning 4th of July. Can't believe it's already July, but yeah. So I hope you are all doing well and that you've had a good June month. Now I'm using the the Intuitive Night Goddess Tarot deck. I don't know why, I can never remember the exact title. I love this deck. I have done a review of this deck on my channel and I will leave you a link in the description box below if you are interested in looking at the cards or even acquiring them for yourselves, whatever the case may be. So I apologize about the state of my hands. You know, the nails are shorter, I've got some cuts, I've been gardening, and no, I don't wear gloves because I like to touch the earth. So there you go. So I apologize for that. I'm going to start with Aquarius as usual because otherwise my brain just gets scrambled. And yeah, it's all timestamped in the box below. Bonjour Aquarius, I hope you are doing all well. Now please do bear in mind that those are general readings, they will not resonate with everybody, so take what resonates and just drop the rest. Now what do we have for my Aquarius querents for the week beginning 4th of July, please? Okay, so we begin with the Queen of Swords. We then have the Eight of Cups. And the Six of Swords. Bottom of the deck, which is the energy supporting you, you have the Strength card, beautiful. This is a major arcana, okay, so this is something that has a more permanent or longer term effect on your life path. And the Strength card is a beautiful card of inner fortitude. This is your spirit team, so God, the universe, your angels, your ancestors, whoever you work with, telling you that you've got this, that you have the strength to take on whatever life throws at you. And I always say this, when the major arcana appear in a spread, it shows that it's your spirit team providing you with experiences, whether it is an event, a relationship, something that's going to teach you, that's going to make you grow, whether it needs to happen on the mental, physical, emotional, or spiritual plane. And we don't always see it when it happens, but that's the case. And the Strength card really is saying, persevere, see this through, you're going to come out the other end stronger and better. So that's the supportive energy, which is nice to see because I can see that there's something happening right now for you. Now you are an air sign and you've got two swords cards, which is half of your spread, to do with air energy. This is the mental realm. They represent the thoughts you have, the knowledge you gain, the truths that are exposed. And here you have the Queen of Swords. Now the Queens represents patience and understanding in the tarot. They are receptive energy, you know, like the yin energy. And the Queen of Swords, because it's to do with the mental realm, is someone who's very sharp, intellectual, loyal, and someone who's going to see things from a factual point of view. And she's going to cut what no longer serves her. Now, please do bear in mind, this is a general reading. There are no genders attached to the cards. This is someone who embodies the characteristic of this card. Now, this could be you. Embracing this energy because of the Eight of Cups, which I'm going to explain in a second, or this could be the person that you're going to turn your back on because you have the Eight of Cups right afterwards. So take what resonates, obviously, and you can interchange the roles when it's to do with relationships. The Eight represents advancement in tarot, and Cups is the emotional realm, so this is water energy, so it represents your feelings, your emotions, your intuition, also represents obviously relationships, that kind of thing. Now the Eight of Cups is not an easy energy, but it's a very empowering energy, and I will point at the fact that it's 8, and a Strength card in this deck is also number 8, because it can be interchanged with Justice in a Tarot de Marseille style deck. But anyway, so you've got 2 8s, and that's a highly spiritual number, which you may want to look up. Now the Eight of Cups talks about looking at a situation or a relationship and realizing that this no longer emotionally fulfills you. As you can see, you've got 4 cups turned down. And I say it's empowering because this is realizing your own worth and making the decision, okay, this is not good enough for me, I'm walking away. So either this is you gaining this clarity as the Queen of Swords and cutting away a job, a relationship, a situation, or this is you turning your back on this person here. And this could be a friend, this could be a romantic, a partner, this could be a family member, whatever the case may be. And this is going to require strength, which you have here. And this is going to lead you to the 6 of Swords. Now, 6 represents harmony after having overcome a challenge. Swords is still the mental realm. So this is to do with having learned something and taking it away with you. So, you know, the 6 of Swords always represents the 6 swords traveling away with you, because this is you moving away from this situation that was negative and looking at the future in a more optimistic manner. This could literally represent movement as well, because there is movement in the meanings of the 6 of Swords as well. So literally you could be moving away from this person. But generally speaking, this talks about having learned the lessons and being able to see things for what they are and being way more optimistic once you have made this decision to cut away whatever needs to be cut and move on. And the message really here is that you have the strength to do so. Now, obviously, you have free will and all of that, so these are just the messages I'm getting, but this is what I've got for you. So I hope you've enjoyed your journey for the cards with me. If the message helped you in any ways, do let me know in the comment box below. I'd love to hear from you. Thank you so much for stopping by. As always, your time is always appreciated. I wish you a wonderful week, and I'll see you again very soon. Until next time, au revoir. Bonjour Pisces, and welcome or welcome back to my channel. I hope you're doing well. Now please do bear in mind those are general readings. They will not resonate with everybody. So take what resonates and just drop the rest. Now what do we have for my Pisces Aquarians? What do they need to hear for the week beginning 4th of July, please? So we begin your reading with the Spirit of Swords. We then have the Ace of Swords. Oh, there's 2, they're stuck, so I'm going to give you all of them. Wow, 7 of Swords and 6 of Wands. Beautiful. Bottom of the deck, which is the energy supporting you right now, you have the 3 of Cups. Okay, so let's talk about the energy supporting you. 3 is the number of growth and expansion in tarot. I love this energy. Things moving, growing. And with the cups, which is the emotional realm, representing your feelings and your emotion, this is signifying something to celebrate, something to rejoice about. It's an emotional growth. So this is really nice to see this supporting you this week. Let me put it right here. I hope you can still see it. So you have a lot of swords energy. I mean, the 6 of Wands stuck, but otherwise it was all swords energy, which represents air energy, very swift. And this is to do with the mental realm. It talks about the thoughts you have, the knowledge you gain, and also the truths that are exposed. The Spirit of Swords is the king in this deck. So this is the master of the suit. This is someone with knowledge and expertise, and someone who's very intelligent, very sharp, and who is also very loyal and fair. And the King of Swords is an action taker. This is, yang energy as opposed to a queen, is more passive. So in the 3D world, this could be a judge, a doctor, a teacher, a lawyer, this kind of people, but it doesn't have to be. And obviously there's no genders attached to this card because this is a general reading. So the King of Swords is someone who obviously masters the suit and is the end of the suit. And he's going to take action towards this brand new beginning, because the Ace is the origin of the same suit in this case, and it holds the potential of the suit. So the Ace of Swords, to me, is an epiphany card. It's that moment of breakthrough when you go, ah, you know, the light bulb flashes above your head and you know what to do, which is why the king has appeared. And you can see the king has his eyes all lit up because the clarity is coming here. So something may be, some truth may be exposed, or you're going to be privy to some information that's going to enable you to get that new start or get unstuck, is what I'm hearing, if it's at work and you're stuck in a situation. So for instance, someone tried to throw you under the bus and you kind of felt stuck. Well, you're going to get some important knowledge, which could come from this person here, by the way, or this is you taking action on this, you know, info that you may get, or whatever the case may be. Because then you've got the Seven of Swords, and the Seven represents self-evaluation, you know, reflecting, which gives you experience and then leads to confident action. So the Seven of Swords is my work smarter, not harder. It talks about having a very sharp and determined focus on getting the job done, whatever it is you're trying to achieve. You know, it's doing what it takes, which is what you are advised to do. And obviously you have free will. I will never presume to tell you how to live your life. I'm just telling you the messages. But you're advised to do that, to do what it takes with the information or whatever's been exposed, that, you know, or revealed. Because the Six of Wands stuck to this card for a reason. There's no coincidences here. And the Six of Wands is a beautiful card of victory. Six is harmony after having overcome a challenge. Wands is the fire energy. So this is what your heart and soul yearn for, you know, what ignites you. The Six of Wands talks about overcoming a challenge, something that really put you through it, and coming back victorious, successful. There is also an element of recognition, public recognition for this. And this is a beautiful reading, really, because then, as I said, the supportive energy with the Three of Cups, which is emotional growth, something to rejoice about, something to celebrate. So this is really a resounding victory in this case. So I hope you've enjoyed your journey for the cards with me. If the message helped you in any ways, do let me know in the comment box below. I'd love to hear from you. Thank you so much for choosing to spend some time with me. I really appreciate it. I wish you a beautiful week, very triumphant, and I'll see you again very soon. Until next time, au revoir. Bonjour Aries, and welcome or welcome back to my channel. I hope you're doing well. Now please I ask that you bear in mind those are general readings. They will not resonate with everybody. So take what applies to your situation and just drop the rest. So what do we have for my Aries querents? What do they need to hear for the week beginning 4th of July, please? So we begin your reading with the Eight of Cups. We then have the Warrior of Cups. Now that's the Knight. The Seven of Cups. Okay, we're dealing with a lot of water energy. Bottom of the deck, which is the energy supporting you right now, is it's a major arcana, card 9, introspection. That's the Hermit. I'm not surprised to see the Hermit showing up in your reading today. Major arcana, if you've ever watched any of my readings, you'll know that to me they represent the direct intervention of your spirit team. So whether you believe in God, the universe, spirit, your angels, or your ancestors, this is them nudging you in the right direction or providing you with experiences that are going to enable you to evolve, whether it's mentally, emotionally, spiritually, or physically. And it's not always easy to see why this is happening to us, but I always say it's happening for us, not to us. Now, the Hermit is a card of isolation, taking the time out, you know, shutting out even communication with certain people. That's a special message for someone out here, because I normally don't say that. But shutting out some people so that you may go within and find out what you really want, whether it's you looking at your life in general or whether you want to know what your heart wants and how you really feel about someone or a relationship or a situation. Now, I'm obviously getting the vibe really with this reading that this is to do with a relationship, because this is a lot of emotions going on. But it could be a situation at work, you know, a job that really drags you down and doesn't make you happy. So it could be that as well. Take what resonates. So we begin with the Eight of Cups. Now, 8 in Tarot represent advancement. And as I said, you have 3 cups cards out of 4. This is the emotional realm, water energy, okay? So the opposite of your sign, really. So this is to do with your feelings, your emotions, relationships, intuition. And the 8 of Cups, it's not an easy energy, but it's very empowering. Because the 8 of Cups represents looking at a situation or a relationship and realizing that this no longer fulfills you emotionally. But it is empowering because it implies that you discover your own self-worth. You know, you realize that you are better than this and that you deserve better, most importantly. And you can see on the card here, the 4 cups are spilling downwards and the character is turning their back away. So this is very empowering, although uncomfortable and not easy to deal with. And then you have the Knight of Cups. Now the Knights, and I love the energy of the Knights because they represent things moving forward, action being taken. So this could represent somebody coming your way with a love offer or an apology. But this could also be you taking your life in your own hands and going for your ideal life, your better life. Because the Knight of Cups is holding this cup, and in the cup, the liquid in it represents your happiness, what's going to make your heart happy. So this could be you deciding, okay, I've turned my back on something, I'm moving on, and I'm taking the reins of my life, and I'm going towards what's going to fulfill me emotionally. For some of you, as I said, it could be someone coming and saying, oh no, please don't leave me. Or if it's at work, it's, oh, sorry, we really overlooked you. Let us make things better and give you a little raise, for instance. You know, that could be that. So take what resonates. But the message I'm really getting right now, it's that for most of you, this is you going, okay, I'm done with this situation or relationship, and I'm going to move towards what I know is going to make me happy. Because you do have the Hermit, as I said, which is really taking the time out, isolating yourself, switching off, and looking within, finding out what your heart wants. And then you have the Seven of Cups. Now 7 is self-evaluation, and from that self-evaluation you gain experience and the confidence to move forward. And so the Seven of Cups talks about you know, evaluating how you feel about all of these options. As you can see on the cups, you've got different things. So because now you've turned your back on something, a relationship or a situation, a job, this opens up new opportunities for you because you're moving forward. And this is basically showing you, well, evaluating and analyzing, and trying to find out what your heart desires, what's going to make you happy. Now, there may be a little bit of overwhelm whilst you do that, and that's why you've got the Hermit supporting you, telling you to really, this is a special message, I have to say it, cut off people who are trying to give you an opinion on your life, because only you know what matters to you and what's going to make you happy. And I mean, you know, opinions are like belly buttons, to put it politely. Everyone's got one. So this is really about you, and this is an important moment in your life because this is a major arcana which represents a longer term effect. So I hope you've enjoyed your journey for the cards with me. If the message helped you in any ways, do let me know in the comment box below. I'd love to hear from you. Thank you so much for stopping by and spending some time with me. I really appreciate it. I wish you a beautiful week, and I'll see you again very soon. Until next time, au revoir. Bonjour Taurus, and welcome or welcome back. I hope you're doing well. Now please I ask that you do bear in mind those are general readings, they will not resonate with everybody. So take what applies to your situation and discard the rest. Now what do we have for my Taurus Aquarians, please? What do they need to hear for the week beginning 4th of July? So we begin with the Seven of Cups. Then we have the Nine of Cups. Beautiful energy here. And the Four of Cups. Bottom of the deck, which is the energy supporting you this week, you have the Three of Cups. Okay, we have a lot of cups. It's funny because I've just filmed obviously the Aries one, and the Aries one was all to do with cups energy, which is emotions and what your heart wants, you know, what's going to make you happy. So if you've got Aries in your chart, you may want to check that out. So let's start with the Seven of Cups. The Seven represents in Tarot the self-analysis and evaluation, and this obviously gives you experience, which then leads into confident action. So the Cups is the emotional realm. This is water energy. It represents your feelings, your emotions, your intuition, and obviously, you know, can be to do with relationships. The Seven of Cups talks about, sorry, I can't speak English today, analyzing the options you have and what would make you happy. If you look on the card, there's different things in the cups, and she's looking and thinking, okay, would this make my heart sing, or would this make me happy, that kind of thing. And from this, you know, there may be a sense of overwhelm because there may be several options that attract you, okay? But right after that, you get the Nine of Cups, which is a beautiful energy, because 9 in Tarot represents attainment or achievement. So the Nine of Cups is emotional fulfillment. This is often referred to as the wish fulfillment card, is getting what your heart wanted, being incredibly happy, content, you know, beaming with joy is what I'm hearing. So what I'm seeing here is that, you know, you are presented by several options, and when you do decide, this is going to bring you your wish fulfillment, which is followed by the Four of Cups. Now, 4 in Tarot is strong foundation and stability, and the Four of Cups represents emotional stability, you know, being grounded, not tormented by your heart. I know sometimes the Four of Cups is seen as, in the shadow side of it, having lost the thirst for life, but I am not getting this message at all for you from this reading. What I'm seeing very clearly in the cards is that, presented with several options, that you're going to reflect on what your hearts want, and you're going to get your wish fulfillment. You're going to be very happy, very ecstatic and content. And from this state of contentment stems the emotional stability, the grounding. And as you can see on this card, this is somebody who is, you know, like in a meditative state, very grounded, calm and serene. And the energy supporting you is beautiful because it's the Three of Cups. So the 3 is growth and expansion. So we're talking about emotional growth. We're talking about something to rejoice about, something to be happy about. So I really see next week as being the end of the overwhelm and not being sure what your heart's desire, and really getting to a point where you make the decision and you find your happiness, and this brings emotional stability and, you know, and happiness in your life. It's something to rejoice over. So I hope you've enjoyed your journey through the cards with me. If the message helped you in any ways, do let me know in the comment box below. I'd love to hear from you. Thank you so much for choosing to spend some time with me. I always appreciate it. I wish you a beautiful week, which it looks like it will be, and I will see you again very soon. Until next time, au revoir. Bonjour Gemini, I hope you are all doing well. Now I ask that you please remember those are general readings and they will not resonate with everybody, so take what applies directly to your situation and then just discard the rest. So what do we have for my Gemini Aquarians? What do they need to hear for the 4th of July week, please? Show us. So we begin with the Queen of Pentacles. Followed by the Spirit of Wands. Now this is the King in this deck. And then we have a Major Arcana, the Death card. The bottom of the deck, which is the energy supporting you, we have the Seven of Swords. Okay, let's talk about this first. Now, the Swords energy is your energy. This is air energy. And they represent the mental realm. So this is the thoughts you have, the knowledge that you gain, and the truths that are exposed. The Seven in Tarot represents self-evaluation, reflection, which gives you experience and then, gives you the confidence to act. So for me, the Seven of Swords is the work smarter, not harder card. It is the card that says you need to have a sharp focus, be determined to do whatever it takes to get the job done. Thinking out of the box is what I'm also hearing here for you today. So this is what the energy is, for your week. So let me put this here. And you have the Queen of Pentacles, the King of Wands, and the Death card. So there are no genders attached to these cards because this is a general reading. So we're talking about people who embody the characteristic of those court cards. So you have the Queen, which is the yin energy, receptive, and then you have the King next to the Queen, which is the yang energy, action taking. So the Queen of Pentacles, well, Pentacles is the physical realm. This is earth energy. So this is somebody who's very practical, pragmatic, nurturing, and who knows how to grow their coins, how to be prosperous and abundant. Represents financial stability, and represents, also the law of attraction, how to attract said prosperity and abundance. So this could be someone in your environment, or this could be you. And then you've got the King of Wands. Now, Wands is fire energy, so this is what your heart and soul truly yearn for, your drive, your willpower. So this is the master of the suit. We're talking about somebody who is very charismatic, a strong leader, someone who is going to have many followers and who's going to take action, not going to sit on their butt waiting for it to happen. It's a very empowering energy. And this is also the card of experience. The Knight of Wands is just following their passion, not really thinking. The King of Wands have learned the lessons, and they make calculated risks and take the steps in order to get and go after what they want. So this person this is what I'm getting, but you can interchange the roles, obviously. I see you embodying the King of Wands energy and going for something or someone, this person being the Queen of Pentacles. This could also be you taking action towards financial stability and prosperity. The court cards do not have to represent necessarily a person, but I definitely see you as that King of Wands. Taking calculating risks, following your passion, going for it, putting your heart and soul into something, whether you are searching for acquiring prosperity, abundance, financial stability, or whether you're going for this person here. And this is going to have a very significant impact on your life because you've got a major arcana here, which to me as a tarot reader represents the direct intervention of your spirit team, directing you towards the correct life path or providing you with experiences such as events, relationships that are going to enable you to grow or evolve, whether it needs to be on the mental, emotional, physical or spiritual plane. And the Death card is a card of transformation. It's the end of something, the final, like the final full stop in a sentence, you know, the end of something, so that something better can be birthed out of the ashes of this. It's often referred to as the Phoenix Rising cards. So it's a deep transformation. Something has to end for something else to blossom. So you taking action towards whatever this Queen of Pentacles represents is going to end something and start something that's going to be so much better for you. And in order to get there, you need to think out of the box with the Seven of Swords. You need to be determined to do what it takes. It's never easy to end something so that something else can start. So, you know, obviously this is not an easy energy, but the cards, your spirit team, are saying that, you know, you need to do whatever it takes. Because this is going to be transformative for you. It's going to be so much better. Now, obviously, you have free will. I would never presume to tell you how to live your life, but this is the messages I'm hearing, that by taking action, by going confidently after what your heart and soul desire, which is either this person or the financial stability, prosperity that this person, this card represents, this is going to be very transformative for you. And this is really going to bring about a huge change in your life, which is going to have longer term effect. So I hope you've enjoyed your journey through the cards with me. If the message helped you in any ways, do let me know in the comment box below. I'd love to hear from you. Thank you so much for choosing to spend some time with me. I always appreciate it. I wish you a wonderful week, and I'll see you again very soon. Until next time, au revoir. Bonjour Cancer, and welcome or welcome back. I hope you're doing well. Now I ask that you please remember those are general readings. They will not resonate with everybody. Okay, there was the Devil card wanted to show, so I will just show it to you. So yeah, just take what applies to your situation, as I was saying before I got interrupted by the Devil, and discard the rest. So what do we have for my Cancer Aquarians, please? What do they need to hear for the week beginning 4th of July? So we begin your reading with the Eight of Cups. Sorry, I didn't put it in the frame. We then have the Ace of Pentacles, lovely energy, and the Eight of Wands. Wow, okay, really nice. Bottom of the deck, which is the energy supporting you. For the week, you have the Witch, number 1, which is a major arcana. This is a magician. That is amazing. So, I will talk about the energy supporting you in a minute. I want to start with your Eight of Cups. So the 8 represents advancement in Tarot, and Cups is the emotional realm. It's water energy, so your energy. So it represents your feelings, your emotions, may represent a relationship, and also your intuition. Now the 8 of Cups is a very empowering card, but it's not an easy energy, because this is looking at a situation, you know, it could be a job, a relationship, a place where you live, and realizing that this no longer emotionally fulfills you. Now it is very empowering, because this is you discovering that you are, you know, worth better than that. And taking the decision, just making the decision to turn your back on whatever this is and moving forward so that you may be emotionally fulfilled, you know, towards your 9 of Cups. And if you look at the card here, you've got the 4 Cups upside down, basically, spilling out your happiness. So, as I said, not an easy energy, but very empowering. So there is a situation or a relationship that's not emotionally fulfilling you. It's not making your heart sing. Sorry, I had to say it. That's what I was hearing in my head. But you've got a brand new beginning coming your way. Now this is beautiful, because the Ace represents the seed of the suit, but also they contain the potential of the suit. Pentacles is earth energy. This is the physical realm. So it may represent home life or work life, financial assets, jobs, careers, promotions, education if you're not employed. But the Ace of Pentacles is a brand new beginning in the physical realm. So this could be a little lump of money given to you to start off a project. This could be someone offering on your home so that you may leave your home and relocate, for instance. This could be a job offer so that you may leave your old job that's not making you happy, or a promotion. You know, take what resonates, but this is a very tangible, brand new beginning offer coming your way. And things are going to move very fast from that moment onwards, because you've got the Eight of Wands, you've got two eights. This is advancement, this is things moving forward. And 8 is a very spiritual number, so if you're interested in numerology, you may want to look it up. Wands is fire energy, so this is what your heart and soul yearn for. This is also your willpower, your drive, passion, desire. So the Eight of Wands talks about things moving forward very quickly. So you may be getting texts, calls, emails, messages regarding this brand new beginning. You may get someone coming your way, or you yourself may be moving away very quickly. So take what resonates here. And I wasn't surprised when I saw the witch or the magician appearing as your supportive energy, because this is the super manifestor card, really. So as a tarot reader, I treat major arcana as the direct intervention of your spirit team, nudging you in the right direction on your life path, or providing you with experiences such as relationships, events that are going to enable you to grow mentally, emotionally, physically, spiritually, whatever the case may be. But this is really your spirit team making you aware that you have everything at the tip of your fingers to manifest what you want. The magician has all of the elements, and you can see them in the cards. You've got the wands here, you've got the sword, you've got the cup, and then the pentacles. And this is saying that you are the creator of your life, and this is going to have a longer term effect, because this is a big energy. So this is you manifesting this brand new beginning, and this is going to happen the moment you realize your worth and realize that you could be so much happier and there's better things for you ahead. When this happens, you're going to manifest this brand new beginning with the Ace of Pentacles, and from this moment onwards, things are going to move very quickly with the Eight of Wands, whether it's you moving or someone coming your way or news coming your way. So I hope you've enjoyed your journey for the cards with me. If the message helped you in any ways, do let me know in the comment box below. I'd love to hear from you. Thank you so much for stopping by. I always appreciate it. I wish you a wonderful and exciting next week, and I'll see you again very soon. Until next time, au revoir. Bonjour Leo, and welcome or welcome back. I hope you're doing well. Now I ask that you please remember those are general readings and they will not resonate with everybody. So take what applies to your situation and discard the rest. So what do we have for my Leo Aquarians, please? What do they need to hear for the week beginning the 4th of July? Alright, so we begin your reading with the Nymph of Wands. Now this is the Page of Wands in this deck. We then have the Six of Wands. And the Nine of Swords. Bottom of the deck, which is the energy supporting you right now, you have the Queen of Wands. Okay, so we have a lot of fire energy, which obviously is your energy. And let me just, I'm going to put it here, this is the bottom. Let me just clarify this Nine of Swords very quickly. Clarify the Nine of Swords, please. Oops. Awakening. This is a major arcana. This is Judgment. Okay. Alright, let's see what we've got for you. So the energy supporting you this week is the Queen of Wands. Now the Queens in Tarot represents yin energy, so receptive energy, patience and understanding. Wands is, you know, fire energy, your energy. I mean, you're in the background right here. And there are no genders attached to my cards. So this is the personality traits of this card. The Queen of Wands is someone who is very charismatic and attracts things to her. What she desires, the passion, the whatever it is that she's got a mindset to, she will attract it. She's not going to use the big stick. She doesn't need to, because she knows that people are going to flock towards her and opportunities are going to flock towards her. So this is a very self-assured and confident attitude. And you're going to embody this type of energy this week, basically. This is the supportive energy. Or it could be someone in your environment who embodies this energy and who is going to help move things forward. But I'm really getting the message that this is you know, how you're going to be this week. So we have the Page of Wands. Now, the pages represents news coming your way. They also represent new direction, you know, like a mini beginning. Yeah, and also sometimes, you know, inexperience, because they're training to become the knight. But I'm not getting this vibe for this reading. I'm really getting the idea that you're going to have either some news coming your way or some kind of, you know, opportunity that's coming your way that's really going to excite you, because it's the Wands energy. It's passion, desire, what your heart and soul truly yearn for. And this is going to be very exciting. So I'm getting the... I'm hearing in my head, you know, there's news coming your way that's going to be very exciting. And this is news of victory, because the 6 is harmony after having overcome a challenge. And the 6 of Wands talks about having taken on some kind of challenge and really coming the other way, successful and victorious. And there's an extra element to this card. There is the recognition. You can see the laurel here. You know, an element of public recognition of whether you've triumphed over a difficulty, or whether you have successfully closed a project that was very challenging and that meant a lot to you. Whatever the case may be, take what resonates, obviously, but this is going to be news of a victory, something very positive. And I asked to clarify the Nine of Swords, because the 9 represents attainment and achievement in the tarot. Swords is the mental realm, so this is the thoughts you have, this is the knowledge that you gained, and also the truths that are being exposed. And the 9 of Swords can sometimes talk about worrying, stressing about some things. To me, it's the card of courage. It's looking at a situation or facts and having the courage to accept what is, basically, and choosing not to feed negative thinking, because, you know, what you feed will manifest. And I know it's easier said than done, obviously, but I'm just, you know, telling you what I'm thinking. But I clarified it, and I got the Judgment card, and now I see why. Because the Judgment card, this is a card of, you know, a wake-up call, a report card. This is really rising above. Now, this is a major arcana, so this has a bigger impact on your life path. This is your spirit team providing you with experiences that are going to enable you to grow, whether it needs to be mental, physical, emotional, or spiritual. And so this situation here, and the fact that you're going to, you know, as the Queen of Wands, you're going to attract this victory, there's going to be news coming your way of this victory, may make you think a lot, you know, reflect a lot about what has happened. But this is happening for your growth. This is going to enable you to move forward, because the Judgment card is the card just before the final card, which is the World, which is the completion of a cycle, of a project, of whatever it is. And this is the card of, you know, deep realization, serious enlightenment. You could be getting some downloads during your dreams from your spirit team. You know, it's the report card. It's looking at something and, you know, realizing whatever it is you need to realize. Obviously, you know, I'm not in your life, I can't tell you what that is. But this is why the 9 of Swords appeared. It's you're going to be up in your head a little bit. This victory is going to get you to review the situation or the relationship, whatever the case may be. So I hope you've enjoyed your journey for the cards with me. If you found the message helpful, do let me know in the comment box below. I'd love to hear from you. Thank you so much for stopping by. I always appreciate your time. I wish you, I was about to say wonderful week, but very exciting next week because it looks it. And I'll see you again very soon. Until next time, au revoir. Bonjour Virgo, and welcome or welcome back. I hope you are all doing well. Now I ask that you please do bear in mind those are general readings. They will not resonate with everybody, so take what applies to your situation and just drop the rest. So what do we have for my Virgo Aquarians, please? What do we need to hear for the week beginning 4th of July? Okay, so we begin your reading with the Four of Swords. We then have the Two of Pentacles and the Five of Cups. I'm going to clarify this Five of Cups before anything else. This card is calling me, so I'll take that. Queen of Pentacles. Okay. Bottom of the deck, which is the energy supporting you this week, we have the Seven of Cups. Okay, this is very interesting because right, I'm going to start with that. So the 7 in Tarot is the number of self-evaluation from which you gain experience and the confidence to act. And Cups is water energy. This is the emotional realm. So what makes you happy, unhappy, so feelings, emotions, and intuition. The Seven of Cups talks about looking at different opportunities and finding out which one's going to make your heart sing, really. So you look at all of the cups, and it's choosing the right cup, the one that's going to bring you maximum happiness. And with this energy, sometimes there is a slight sense of overwhelm, not being sure which cup to choose. So that's the energy for this week. So we begin with the Four of Swords. Now 4 is strong foundation and stability. Swords is the mental realm. This is air energy. It represents the thoughts you have, the knowledge that you gain, the truths that are exposed. So the Four of Swords talks about mental stability, but also talks about feeling restricted. You know, like when you're in a box and you can't see your way out. So this is that kind of fighting against constraint cards, which comes, from evaluating your opportunities. You're looking at other opportunities because you're feeling constrained, blocked, maybe even, is the energy I'm getting. And so naturally you have the Two of Pentacles that follows. Now twos represent decisions, crossroads, also duality, polarity. Pentacles is your energy, it's earth energy, so it's the physical realm. So it could be to do with home life, so the buildings and the relationships within, or it could be work life, so jobs, promotions, careers, financial assets, education if you're not employed. And the Two of Pentacles talks about being at a crossroads and weighing up your options, looking at this from a very practical, pragmatic way, maybe looking at your resources, what you can afford or what you could do. In order to get out of this box. So maybe you want a raise and you don't know how to get it. Can you afford to leave this job and go to another one? Do you have enough savings in order to make this happen? That's, a message for someone out here. Maybe you're looking at wanting to relocate, can I move? Do I have enough savings? Can I move and rent a place whilst my place sells, for instance? That's another situation. If it's a relationship, it's, you know, feeling trapped in said relationship, because it could be a relationship with a narcissist who has decided to imprison you, which they sometimes do. And then you're looking at your financial situation and resources and trying to establish whether you can or cannot move on. And then you've got the Five of Cups. Now the Five represents change in Tarot. Now change can be a challenge if it's looked upon as negative and if you resist it. But a change can be very positive if you go with the flow of life. So the Five of Cups, Cups is the emotional realm, as I've explained with the Seven of Cups. So it talks about a change in your feelings and emotions. And I've asked for clarification because I wanted to understand what this change was about. And this is about Pentacles energy. So this is about, again, material things. Now the Queens represents patience and understanding. They are receptive energy. So the Queen of Pentacles is, no genders attached by the way, this is a general reading. It can be a person or it can be a concept. But it represents the idea of financial stability, prosperity, abundance, and knowing how to grow your coin. And so this is someone who's very pragmatic and nurturing and who's confident that they can provide for themselves and others. And so what I'm seeing here is that from feeling trapped in whatever situation, relationship or event that you are, you're going to be assessing, and by the way, this is very much your energy, Virgo, you're going to be assessing your resources, the situation, very pragmatically, and you're going to have a change of heart. You're going to grow from that, and you are going to realize that you know how to provide for yourself, and you have savings, or you have maybe even a side hustle, whatever the case may be, that's going to enable you financially to get out of this constraint, whatever the case may be, and choose the cup that's going to make you happy. That's the message I'm getting. Because the Queen of Pentacles also has, in this deck particularly, she has, I don't know if you can see, her third eye is open to manifest. And so this is you emotionally realizing that you can take care of yourself and you can move past those constraints and find a way out and look after yourself, basically, in a very pragmatic and potent way. So I hope you've enjoyed your journey for the cards with me. If the message helped you in any ways, do let me know in the comment box below. I'd love to hear from you. Thank you so much for choosing to spend some time with me. I always appreciate it. I wish you a wonderful, empowering next week, and I'll see you again very soon. Until next time, au revoir. Bonjour Libra, and welcome or welcome back. I hope you are doing well. Now I ask that you please remember those are general readings. They will not resonate with everybody. So take what applies to your situation and just drop the rest. So what do we have for my Libra Aquarians, please? What do they need to hear for the week beginning 4th of July? Alright, so we begin your reading with the Ace of Swords. This is followed by the Ten of Swords. Oh wow, okay. That's powerful energy here. And then the Ace of Wands. Okay. Bottom of the deck, which is the energy supporting you next week, you have the Ace of Pentacles. Wow. Okay, I am kind of speechless. Libra, you have 3 aces out of 4. Now, if this is not a hint that there's a brand new beginning coming your way, I don't know what is. So, let's begin with this Ace of Pentacles. So the aces, generally speaking in Tarot, represent the seed, the origin of the suit, and they hold the potential of the suit. So the Ace of Pentacles is earth energy. This is the physical realm. So it represents home life, buildings and relationships with it, and work life. So jobs, promotions, careers, business, education if you are not employed, and also your financial assets. The Ace of Pentacles represents a tangible brand new beginning for you. So it could be a job opportunity, it could be career advancement, it could be you putting an offer in on a new home, or someone putting an offer on your home if you know, you're here for that. It could be a brand new course being open to you if you were hoping to get on a course at university, for instance, and you know, suddenly, you know, it was fully booked and suddenly someone dropped and this is offered to you. But this is a very practical, tangible, brand new beginning and offer. It could be a little lump sum of money coming your way, that kind of thing. And we have the Ace of Swords. Now, I went wow, because you have the Ace and the 10. Now, as I said, number 1 is the origin, and number 10 is completion, end of the cycle. Now, the Swords energy is air energy, so very much your element. And this is the mental realm, so it represents the thoughts you're having, the knowledge that you gained, truths that are exposed. So the Ace of Swords, to me, is my epiphany card. This is that clarity moment, you know, the aha, a light bulb above the head, I know what to do. So it could be a brilliant idea, or it could be a piece of information, a truth that's exposed that just clicks with you and then leads you to this 10 of Swords. Now the 10, as I said, is completion. So 10 of Swords to me is the relief card. This is being in total acceptance of what is and letting go. It's like, you know, the heavy weight is lifted off your shoulders. So whatever situation you were dealing with, whether it's a relationship, a job, trying to move, whatever the case may be, you're going to have that victory, this truth exposed, news coming your way, major epiphany that's going to enable you to have this weight lifted off your shoulders, you know, to be in total releasing state, basically. Let go, which is great. Because guess what? After that, you get a brand new exciting beginning again. So not only do you have this very tangible, practical help coming your way. I don't know why I said help, but this is a message for someone out there. But you also have the Ace of Wands. Now, Wands is fire energy. This is passion, desire, your drive, your willpower. This is what your heart and soul truly yearn for. The Ace of Wands is a passionate new beginning. Now, it could be in a new job, but it could also be a very passionate, steamy new relationship coming your way. It could be a creative outburst, you starting a project that really excites you and you getting the money to fund it, for instance. It could be this offer of the career of your dreams. You know, whatever the case may be, this is a very beautiful reading, packed with promises and the release of something that, you know, has been weighing you down, is what I'm hearing. So I hope you've enjoyed your journey of the cards with me. If you found this message helpful, do let me know in the comment box below. I'd love to hear from you. Thank you so much for stopping by. I always appreciate your time. I wish you a wonderful, exciting new week, and I'll see you again very soon. Until next time, au revoir. Bonjour Scorpio, and welcome or welcome back. I hope you are doing well. Now I ask that you please remember those are general readings. They will not resonate with everybody. So take what resonates and just drop the rest. Now what do we have for my Scorpio Aquarians, please? What do they need to hear for the week beginning 4th of July? Oh, there we go. Okay, so we begin your reading with the 3 of Pentacles. We then have another number 3, but a major arcana, the beautiful Empress. And another major arcana, the Universe, which is the World. So big energies for next week. Bottom of the deck, which is the energy supporting you right now, you have the Spirit of Wands. That's the King of Wands in this deck. Okay. So let's talk about the number 3 here. Now, number 3 is growth and expansion in the tarot. And Pentacles is the earth energy. So this is the physical realm. It represents home life, buildings and relationships within, and also work life. So anything to do with career advancements, business, financial assets, and education if you are not employed. The Three of Pentacles talks about something you've been working on growing, and your work starting to become recognized, which is very nice. Now, the supporting energy of the King of Wands, now no genders attached, okay, this is a general reading, this is somebody representing the characteristic of this card. Now this could be your boss recognizing your work, for instance, or this could be you bossing up, because the Kings represents mastery of the suit and knowledge, and they are action takers, you know, yang energy. So the King of Wands is someone who's very charismatic, a very good leader, and someone who is not going to sit on their butt waiting for it to happen. This is somebody who's going to take calculated risks and go after their passion or what their heart desires. Now, this is not like the Knight of Wands who just follows their passion without thinking. This is a very experienced person here. So this may be your boss, or this may be you, just, you know, being very empowered and going after what you desire, whether it's a relationship, a project, a business, or career advancement, whatever the case may be. And this is beautiful because from the Three of Pentacles, which talks about growth, you know, and your work starting to get recognized, also working collaboratively as well, you get the Empress. Now, to me as a tarot reader, the major arcana represents the direct intervention of your spirit team, so God, the universe, your angels, your ancestors, whoever you work with, intervening to provide you with experiences, like events and relationships that will make you grow, whether it's mental, on the mental realm, physical realm, emotional realm, or spiritual realm. And the Empress is a beautiful card of fertility. So it may represent the birth of a project, the birth of a child, the birth of a new love, but it is fertile ground, things growing, prosperity and abundance coming your way. Just so we're clear, prosperity and abundance can also be emotional and spiritual. They don't have to be necessarily financial, so take what resonates. And it is followed by the last major arcana, the universe, the world. Now this is successfully completing a cycle. This is success, victory, and recognition too. So this is a beautiful card of saying that, you know, what you have been working on has been growing, your work has started to become recognized, and with the help of the Empress, it's going to grow even more, and you're going to be very successful. So this could be because your boss sees it, or this could be because you decide, as I said, to empower yourself and take action and push forward. If we're talking about a relationship, it's the same thing. It's working collaboratively, and it could be a relationship maybe with a co-worker that grows into a beautiful love, which obviously will bring you much happiness, you know, in your life. And in this case, the King of Wands will be this person that you are attracted to. So obviously take what resonates, but this is a beautiful reading for next week. So I hope you've enjoyed your journey for the cards with me. If the message helped you in any ways, do let me know in the comment box below. I'd love to hear from you. Thank you so much for stopping by. I always appreciate it. I wish you a beautiful next week, and I'll see you again very soon. Until next time, au revoir. Bonjour Sagittarius, and welcome or welcome back. I hope you're doing well. Now, I ask that you please bear in mind those are general readings. They will not resonate with everybody. So take what resonates or applies to a situation and then just discard the rest. So what do we have for my Sagittarius Aquarians, please? What do they need to hear for the week beginning 4th of July? So we begin your reading with a major arcana, the High Priestess, followed by another major arcana, It's called Freedom in this deck, but it's the Chariot. And the Three of Cups. Okay, very nice energies. Bottom of the deck, which is the energy supporting you, you have the Four of Pentacles. Okay, so let's talk about this first. Four in Tarot represents strong foundation and stability. The Pentacles represent earth energy, so physical realm. So it's, you know, your home life, buildings and relationships within, or your work life. So to do with, obviously, your career advancement, your business, your job, generally speaking, financial assets, and education if you are not employed. So the Four of Pentacles talks about being financially stable, having savings, having reached, you know, having experienced some growth and having reached a certain level of financial stability, which is a very nice energy to have. I'm not detecting the shadow side of the card at all, which is why I'm not mentioning it. And you have, out of your spread, half of it with major arcana. And the major arcanas, to me as a tarot reader, represent the direct intervention of your spirit team, nudging you in the right direction so that you may fulfill your life purpose, or providing you with experiences that are going to enable you to grow and evolve mentally, emotionally, spiritually, or physically. The High Priestess, she is a card of wisdom, but she gets her wisdom from channeling messages from the spiritual world into the physical world. So this is a card of trusting your intuition, listening to synchronicities and signs, you know, and the downloads that you may get from your spirit team, whoever you work with. So the High Priestess is a strong card of listening to your intuition. But it's also a card sometimes that talks about mystery, things that, secrets, things that are not revealed yet. So take what applies to your situation, but you have the beautiful energy of the Chariot afterwards. Now, the Chariot is ruled by number 7, which is the number of self-evaluation, experience, and that experience gives you the confidence to act. And the Chariot is a card of taking on whatever life throws at you and, you know, coming successful at the other end. The Charioteer is not going to take a detour. He's going to tackle this and he will be victorious. It's really the card of charging forward, willpower engaged, and just, you know, clear goal in mind, keeping your eyes on the prize and going for it. So whether some things that were hidden are exposed, or whether it is to do with trusting your intuition, this is a card that urges you to really charge forward, because victory and success are assured at the end of the line. But you're going to have to push, which is fine. You have fire in your belly, so you should be fine with that. And then you have the beautiful energy of the Three of Cups. Now, 3 is growth and expansion. Cups is the emotional realm, so your feelings, you know, what your emotions, what makes you happy, and your intuition. The Three of Cups talks about emotional growth, something to celebrate, something to rejoice. So you see, this is why I was telling you anyway that the victory is assured, because with the Chariot you have victory and success, and this is something to rejoice. Now I will say this because this is a major arcana for these 2 cards. We're talking about big energies. We're talking about, you know, tackling on something that's going to have a longer term effect on your life. But your spirit team is telling you that you need to charge forward. You have what it takes. You will be successful, and there will be something to celebrate. Whatever it is that, you know, is going to be exposed or revealed. This is going to, like, open the gates, is what I'm hearing, and you're just going to go for it, basically. Or maybe you're going to get a download and you're going to trust your intuition and you're going to go for it, to take what applies. Now, obviously, you have free will. I will never presume to tell you how to lead your life, but this is the message I am getting. So I hope you've enjoyed your journey for the cards with me. If you found this message helpful, do let me know in the comment box below. I'd love to hear from you. Thank you so much for choosing to spend some time with me. I always appreciate it. I wish you a wonderful and exciting week, and I will see you again very soon. Until next time, au revoir. Bonjour Capricorn, and welcome or welcome back. I hope you're doing well. Please bear in mind those are general readings, they will not resonate with everybody, so take what applies to your situation and just discard the rest. So what do we have for my Capricorn Aquarians, please? What do they need to hear for the week beginning 4th of July? Okay, so we begin with the Four of Wands, followed by the Nine of Cups, beautiful energies, and the Warrior of Wands, that's the Knight of Wands. Bottom of the deck, which is the energy supporting you this week, we have the Eight of Wands. Okay, wow, okay, lots of Wands energy. Now Wands is fire energy, so this is passion, desire, your willpower, your drive, and what really set your heart and soul on fire. So the 8 in the tarot represent advancement, and the 8 of Wands represents fast advancement. This is texts, messages, calls, emails coming your way, or someone coming your way, or you moving towards something. But it is very fast energy of things moving forward, which is always nice to see. So we have the Four of Wands, the Nine of Cups, and the Knight of Wands. The Four represents strong foundation and stability. When it's combined with the energy of the Wands, it talks about having achieved a landmark. It talks about having experienced some growth, having given it, your heart and soul, really, sweat, time, effort, 200% of you, and having something to celebrate. Now, it can be anything to celebrate. It could be, sometimes it represents a proposal, a committed relationship in that respect, but it doesn't have to be. It's a significant landmark, whatever the case may be. And this is really showing that this is your wish fulfillment, because you have the Nine of Cups. 9 in tarot is attainment and achievement. Cups represents the emotional realm, so your feelings, your emotions, your intuition can be to do with intuition and also relationships. The Nine of Cups is feeling completely content and emotionally fulfilled. It's often referred to as the wish fulfillment card, so it really is, this landmark, this celebration was or is your wish fulfillment. And it's to do with this Knight of Wands. Now, please do remember this is a general reading, so there's no genders attached. This is somebody who represents the energy of the card. And the Knight energy is to do with things moving forwards, action taking. I really like this energy because it's right next to the Eight of Wands, which is the fast advancement. So the Knight of Wands is represents following your passion and your desire, really going for it. So it could be that this is the person, and as I said, no genders attached, that you have celebrated a landmark with, and that person's your wish fulfillment. Or this person could be coming your way and be your wish fulfillment. Or this could be just simply you, moving forwards, continuing on, passionately. Whatever the case may be, because it is next to the Eight of Wands, I'm personally getting the message that you're going to hear from this person, very soon, is what I'm getting. So this is going to be an interesting week for you, because there's a lot of passion and drive and desires going on here, and right in the center of your spread you have your wish fulfillment. So yeah, this is looking very good for you. I'm smiling, I can't help myself in that respect. So that's what I've got for you. I hope you've enjoyed your journey through the cards with me. If you found this message helpful or you enjoyed it, do let me know in the comment box below. I'd love to hear from you. Thank you so much for stopping by. I always appreciate it. I wish you a beautiful next week, which it looks to be, and I'll see you again very soon. Until next time, au revoir.